meatloaf and some beers.
Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction. Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. It's been a very busy day. Today was my monthly shopping feed trip kind of day, and the boys are working in the shop and there was an awful lot to do today. But I did have a little side project that I wanted to do because the weather's changing. So let's get to that footage. Okay, I've got a nice jar of water, some handy dandy snippers here, and get everything set down here. What I want to do is clone these guys, and I want to get the longest ones that I can, and all of this needs to come off, and any blooms. I'm just going to snip these, and then I'm going to put them in water until I can get them planted. And I have 6 little pots over there, and probably put at least 2 in each one. But you can, when you do a clone or even when you plant tomatoes, the deeper that you can put them in the dirt, the better, because they will make roots all the way down, and it'll give the plant so much more. So there's 2. I take that one off. And when you snip the extra leaves and stuff off too, it does give them a little bit less to have to take care of while they're in the process of building roots. Probably go ahead and take that off. And a little bloom right there. I've got 4. And I like to pick the longest ones that I can. Take that one off too. And that one's a little crooked, but I'll just make sure it gets completely covered in there. Maybe 5. That one has a really, really nice long stalk on it. And I have cloned this particular tomato variety before, and had a lot of good luck with it. But would really like to have some of these in the house over the winter. And the other thing too is, once you have them in the house and you've got them going in a pot, if you just want to keep cloning them over the winter so you have fresh cloned plants to plant in the spring, you can keep cutting them as they grow in the house too. That one's, wow. That one has a really, really nice thick stem on it. Definitely want that one. Gonna have to cut it back a bit. I know they look kind of ugly when you cut them back, but they will make beautiful tomato plants. All right, 1, 2, make sure how many I got here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need at least 4 more. Oh, gotta cut that bloom off. Oh, and there's a tiny bloom up here. Gotta get that one too. 9. That's a nice, tall, thick one. That'd be 10. I need 2 more. Let's see. Might have to search around a little bit for... Hold on. Got 2 more nice big ones. These cherry tomatoes are just fabulous growers, and absolutely love to keep them as houseplants all winter. That should be 11. And then I got this really nice pretty one too. Definitely make sure that you snip the blooms off. Okay, I have 12 of them, and try to get my little snippets off of there. But I've got a nice big bag of potting soil and some nice pots over here. So why don't we get over there and we'll get these guys put in some dirt. Okay, I have 6 of these pots. I have 3 red ones and 3 green ones. I have my cut starts and the chicken commentary in the background. I have a stick roughly the size of the stem. I have a big bucket of water back here and some really good dirt. I don't know if you can see that. That's just a Miracle Grow potting mix. And I'll do the first one here step by step. I'm gonna this dirt in here really nice. Probably should not do it on the tray quite yet. Yeah, I got some dirt in there. Make sure I'm on camera here. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there. I'm going to let it soak for just a second. Because these potting mixes have a lot of peat moss in them, and it can take a little bit to get the peat moss wet. And I am making a mess here on Mark's back porch, but we will clean it up. Okay, and what I want to do is put 2 starts to each one of these. But I'm going to take a stick and make sure I'm not completely at the bottom. I'm going to make 2 nice holes here. And I showed you earlier to cut all of that off, and you want to bury them just as far as you can. Tuck the dirt in around them really nice. Just a little bit more water in that one. Then I'll pack some dirt in it, just about as high as I can, so that when I do water it, it doesn't overflow, because these guys are going to go up in the house. There's one done. And don't be surprised. They probably will wilt a little bit for the first couple of days. So just make sure they got plenty of water. And put them in a nice sunny location, or even filtered sunlight would be good enough for them. But these are going to probably just sit on the big dining room table, and it's really all there is to it. But I'm going to get the rest of these done, and as soon as I get them all done, well, I guess I'll do all of the red ones, which would be only 2 more. I'll go ahead and do those after a break so that Mark can speed them up. So hold on, and I'll get to that. Okay, I have 6 potted tomato houseplants, and I put them on 2 of my big vegetable trays so that we don't have any water problems sitting up on the table. But there they are, and I'm going to get them up to the house here shortly. There's a nice mess I made, and I will definitely clean up Mark's porch. But one thing that a lot of people forget about tomatoes is the reason that you have to stake them up is because they are actually a vine. And I know I've showed you the tomatoes over here in this bed have crawled out. So hold on and I'll show you that real quick. Okay, these tomatoes are the ones that I cloned, and they have crawled way out here into the yard, and I know that our temps are probably going to really run them back. So I went ahead and just kind of pulled them up in here, and I'm going to pick any tomatoes on here that are ready now, and I'm going to leave some of the green tomatoes and stuff on here. But what I really want to happen is I want this bed to kind of reseed itself. So once these vines die back and some of these other tomatoes drop their seeds and stuff, this bed will just redo itself like it did this year. So, but you see, these vines are all twisted up in here. They ran way out here in the yard. In fact, they were on their way to the chickens, and they tried to take over the green bean bed. But that whole long conversation is just to, reiterate or remind people that tomatoes really actually are a vine, and that's why you have to stake them up. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today, and it has been an incredibly busy day. I had to do all of this monthly shopping and getting feed and all of that this morning. But I did want to get a few houseplant tomatoes set up, because those really are my favorite tomato plants, and would be really nice to have a few in the house over the winter. So it's really easy, it's a whole lot of fun, and now I just gotta keep the cats out of the tomato plants. And we have 3 of them, so you can't keep an eye on all 3 of them at the same time, so you might have to move them a little bit, I don't know. But for right now, they're on the dining room table, and we'll see how that goes. But the boys are busy, and yeah.
Meatloaf and some beers.
I was gonna say something about that little clip that Mark slipped in there, but it was hilarious. And if you've been watching the channel long, you know that he likes to do those little goofball things, and yeah, I love him for it. But anyway, it really has been a long day. Got an awful lot done. Actually, right now, I've got some stuff that I got to get put away and sorted out, and the boys are still down in the shop. But probably should go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know when I have other goofy projects. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope that today's video finds everybody safe and happy, and I'm really glad that you chose to spend a few minutes with us today. But I am going to go ahead and get out of here. Guys, still have a few things that I got to do this afternoon. Busy work mostly, but don't forget we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.